Watch your profanity.
What's up, selectors? It's Select Screen here with no voice. Your boy's been sick. Really sick. But Mortal Kombat just dropped another trailer, man. So I'm going to try. I'm really going to try to get this out to you. Oh! If you guys don't know, if you're watching this, if you don't know that I love Mortal Kombat by now, your boy is sick, and I'm still trying to get you this content, man. Right now, I feel like I've been in a, but we're gonna try to get this out anyway. We're gonna try to do this reaction, man. Thank you guys so much for choosing your destiny.
Your destiny.
Shout out to my man Clue, who was early in the chat, who put me onto this, man. I was like laid out, halfway working, halfway out of it on this cough medicine, man. And yeah, you can see I did a quick little reaction to just the way Nitara looks. And what's up, wrestling? And yeah, so I'm planning on doing this reaction. Then we're going to hop over on Twitch and we're going to play this, man. I've been wanting to play this game for a while and I found it at my library, Seafood. So we're going to be doing that. Do I have the Tonight sound anymore? I don't know if we still have that. I used to have that Tonight sound. I think I took it out, but
okay, I like it, Picasso.
Yeah. Regardless, it's going to get real in here, and we're going to do this reaction to Nitara. I want to know what you guys think in the comments of her as well. And let's not waste any more of my voice, man. Let's jump into this thing. I'm ready. You're ready. Let's go. Yeah, man. All right. You guys can see I'm operating on half strength right now. All right. Still, we doing it, right?
Oh, yeah.
Let's jump into this thing, man. Mortal Kombat 1 is coming out next week. Make sure I got my sound ready for y'all too. Should be good. All right. Same as usual. We'll watch it and then we'll break it down. Let's go. Bro.
I am Megan Fox, and I'm voicing Nitara.
Oh.
She comes from this weird realm.
What is
She
the deal with her?
Type of vampire creature.
And vampires.
She's
What is the
evil,
deal?
but she's also good. She's trying to save her people. But I really like her. She's a vampire, which obviously resonates for whatever reason. It's cool.
No
to
worries,
be in
wrestling.
the game,
Good to hear from you, man.
know, because I'm not really just voicing it. It'll be like she's kind of me.
Really glad to hear from wrestling.
Kill you with it. You are welcome to try.
It seems like they had to do this trailer very quick because of the leaks, man.
Outworlders believe yourselves so superior. As I've been doing the sessions,
turn it down just a bit.
Force me to like tap into areas of myself that I'm not comfortable. A lot of fun doing it, and it's caused me to like be more free with myself.
What did you do with Jen's body?
Poor Kung Lao. You will never see her again.
Mortal Kombat, it's just one of those staples.
I don't know, you
around
guys.
Since gaming has been around.
This is the only character that I'm just, I don't know.
I think it's just like an opportunity that anybody would want, because we did all grow up playing the game, and it is one of the greatest video games of all time.
That fatality was kind of dope. All right. For me, that was the least exciting trailer that they've done. Yeah. I just didn't like it. I've never really liked this character. I didn't like her in the Mortal Kombat 3D era. And I definitely don't like the way she looks now. Let's go through it though. I'm gonna give this one a D, you guys. This trailer. I know there was a lot of hype because this part was pretty cool at what? E3, it wasn't E3, it was Evo. Excuse me. Now you could blame the cold. Maybe that's why I'm just down on this, but first of all, I know she's a vampire, but does she look like her textures aren't done? She looks like she doesn't have any shadows. It's really weird, like she's too smooth. I don't think this character's done yet. I don't know why, but it looks unfinished. I'm not super excited about Megan Fox either. Last time they did this was with probably the worst professional wrestler of all time. Probably the greatest UFC fighter of all time. Well, I don't know, Anderson Silva, but still. Ronda Rousey, and it didn't come off really well with Ronda Rousey. I'm disappointed that they're doing this again. This is what I mean by it's unfinished. Watch this. That didn't look right. Hopefully I don't get flagged for this, but it didn't like scratch like as she moved her hands. Like it didn't like slowly scratch. It just kind of like texture swapped. And I love NetherRealm, don't get me wrong. But this just didn't look good to me. I gotta be honest. There's just a lot of things with that just don't work. I mean, she would have tore through the clothes. It just, I don't know. It doesn't look good. And then if you look again, look at maybe it's because she's a vampire. I don't know. It just doesn't look good to me. I don't like the redesign either. That's part of it. Now, was she a vampire in Jennifer's body? Is that the joke? Because I didn't watch that, obviously. Looking at the two, does that look like Megan Fox to y'all? I'm just not seeing it, guys. I don't know. Now, I will say this too, because here's Ashra, who got a redesign as well. Of the two, I didn't love Ashra's look either. Especially with this Nickelodeon haircut she's got. But I guess Nitara looks better there. But see how she has like shadows on her face and creases and stuff like that? She doesn't. And that's weird. I don't know. I'm hoping that when I see this in gameplay, it's just gonna wow me. And maybe it won't matter. I mean, Megan Fox doesn't have a whole bunch of shadows on her face either, but I don't know. I might be too critical here. The gameplay looks pretty decent. I mean, nothing crazy different other than she puts this thing on the floor, which I think will be very reptile-like. This is probably the look at the flesh pit. Excuse me, guys. Sorry. What is that thing in the background? We aren't getting too much scary Mortal Kombat until this trailer. What is that thing in the background, though? That was pretty gross. Look at this thing. What in the world is that? Yikes. Oh no. I know a lot of people are excited for this character, and she's a fan favorite. But I feel like the reason they've never shown any of the Clash kind of things in a trailer. And I feel like they had to just put this out. And I feel so bad for NetherRealm. I really do. Feel bad for NetherRealm because these leaks and stuff have really hurt this game. This game should have had even more hype, I think. Is that Wuxi Academy, man? That's pretty dope. Fatality's pretty dope. I think that's the best thing in the trailer. I really don't like that. She's more Scarlet-like. That's what I'm getting at. I feel like they should have just done Scarlet. And I get they're trying to bring back the 3D era characters, but I'm trying to think of the 3D characters. Who else would I have rather had? I would have rather had Frost as a regular character. Let's look through the cast of the 3D games, since now the roster's all been leaked and everything. I don't know, man. And to me, what they should have done here is probably gave us a first look at Shang Tsung, if they had time. Let's look at Mortal Kombat Armageddon characters. I want a full list. Or how about we'll do the select screen? One of these times we're gonna rate select screens. How in the world do you make things full screen anymore on Google? Why do they keep changing this? What in the world, bro? Well, shall we Google how to do that? Make an image full screen on Google Images. Jeez. Okay, open a new tab. All right. So let's look at where to go. MK Army, get in. Roster. Images. And if I right click, it says, and open a new tab. So many tabs. So many tabs. All right, that's super low res. Let's talk about it. Scorpion, check. Sub-Zero, check. Reptile, check. Rain, check. Ermac coming. Chameleon, kind of confirmed, right? Female Chameleon. Noob. No Noob Saibot. Okay, it makes sense why we don't have Noob Saibot. We got Smoke. How about Cyrax and Sector? They're not in the game. Oh my gosh, it just hit me. Who else is not in the game? We'll get to it. Scarlet or Suhao. Never put Suhao in another game. Please, no. Suhao was so bad. Striker. All right, Striker's kind of in it. He's a cameo. Cabal could have been in it. Dairu, no. Is that Jarek? Is that Jarek? No, that's Jarek. Who he could have been in it. I thought there was a leaked image of him too. How about Fujin? Fujin isn't getting any love. Boraicho, I would even take Boraicho over Nitara. Mavado, Hotaru, he could have worked too because you've got yeah, that's Jarek. Raiko. That's Raiko. Never mind. Jarek, I was right. That was Jarek. Darius. And then that's Raiko. Cobra, which we don't need him. Suhao, don't need him. How about they could have did Sujinko as a main character instead of a cameo. Of course, I mean, and that's the thing. I like Kenshi from the 3D games. I've always liked Kenshi, but I felt like Kenshi could have got a rest. We didn't necessarily need Kenshi. What's Homeboy's name for Mortal Kombat 4? He was supposed to be another Shaolin monk. Gosh, I can't think of his name. But he should have been in it too. And that's what I don't understand. Like, if Liu Kang's remaking everything, why is he not, like, the good figures in his life, like Boraicho? Wouldn't he put them in place? It's weird to me. Here's the big thing that just hit me. Jax isn't on the main roster. Kano's not on the main roster. Cage is. Mocap doesn't need to be. Nightwolf could probably get a rest. Obviously, Liu Kung Lao, Shang Tsung, like all those guys. Yep, okay. Raiden, cool. I would maybe even thought about giving Raiden a rest and going, Kung Lao just took Raiden out. Like, he didn't want him in this timeline. Li Mei coming back is cool. Ashura coming back's fine, but no Jade. So instead of Jade, you put Nitara? I'd rather have Jade. No Sonya. It's crazy. Tanya, cool. I'm cool with Tanya coming back. Frost, like I said, Frost could have came back. Sindel's vital to the story. Kira, Homegirl's coming back as a cameo. You could basically take these two out of Mortal Kombat. Nobody would know. Draman. Havoc coming back, cool. Motaro's a problem, I get it. Gotta have Baraka. Shiva could have a rest. You know, I need Khan, I need Goro. I could even do another Motaro. But dang. Sonya, Jax. Is this Kai? I can't think of his name either. Sonya, Jax, and Jade. And you could argue Jade. There's a huge fan base for Jade. I'm in that fan base. But I could understand giving her a rest. But there's no special forces in this game. It just hit me. There are no special forces. Think about it. Or Black Dragon. Kira, no. She was Black Dragon. Kano, no. I mean, Kano's in, but he's not. You know what I mean? Cameos don't count to me. Like, they're cool. They're in the game, but they're not in the game. So that's really interesting. From that 3D era, Havoc, I think, needed to come back. No Nightwolf. And Nightwolf, again, fan favorite, but I can see why he and Cabal, you know what I mean? Like, we've kind of seen the best versions of them. Which is interesting why they're doing Ermac too. Because Ermac, I feel like I've got the best of Ermac. You know what I mean? There's not many places I can see Ermac fitting in the Mortal Kombat 1 thing, but who knows? None of this hurts my hype level. Let me say that. Nitara being in the game, still gonna be cool. It just seems like other characters would have fit the story better. That's what I'm so interested in finding out. Because obviously they're not going to focus on special forces, which is probably a good idea. But when we're talking about the Royal Guard and Katana's best friend and all of that stuff, like Jade is really important to that. You know what I mean? So it's weird. I think they're going to kind of do it with Tanya. Tanya's kind of turned over a new leaf, which is interesting because she's always really nasty to Liu Kang. Unless there's something we don't know. Maybe, just maybe, Sonya, Kano, Jade are unlockable? Crazier things have happened, right? Look at Ermac. And this is what I'm getting at. Like, we have female chameleon in Mortal Kombat 1. What's up, DJ? Sorry, guys, I'm losing my voice. Female chameleon and no Sonya. I mean, that's like, to me, that's like not having Chun-Li in Street Fighter. You know what I mean? That's really, there's something going on. There's something going on. And I think NetherRealm's up to something. And let me say this. If they do DLC and Sonya is DLC, like they do a Special Forces pack, because I've noticed that there are eras, right? If we look at the MK1, I guess we might as well. I try not to address rosters, but since they address the roster, I feel okay doing it. But they came out and said it. So I normally don't do this. I don't like addressing rumors, but now it's kind of like it's not a rumor anymore, right? So looking at this, this is not official by any means, but no, this is not even close. Saints Row's free game of the month on PlayStation. Yeah, man, I got it. I grabbed it, man. I've never really played Saints Row, like seriously. It should have gone through and combined Armageddon with Deadly Alliance as MK1. Yeah. The thing is, how do you do a roster like that anymore, though? You know what I mean? That's a lot of characters, especially balancing. Now they've had a lot of time, but what a lot of people are not, and I'm not going to name names of other streamers here, but what people are forgetting is that this game was made during COVID. And I want to give props where props are due. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it was hard. That was a hard time for everyone. But to try and make a game during that time. So let's see. Let's see if this is a pretty accurate list. DJ says they should remaster the MK versus DC game. I mean, at this point, why not? You know, some people are even asking for let me look at my kick. Some people are even looking for a bloodless Mortal Kombat. Which, me personally, I'm torn about. I'm very torn. Because it's Mortal Kombat. Gosh, man, can I get a good look at this roster now? That looks so tiny. Bear with me, selectors. That one's inaccurate. I'm trying to find one that's actually accurate. This one, maybe? Gosh, it's itty bitty. All right, I'm just going to zoom in on it. I know that looks terrible, but bear with me here. So we got Tanya, Rain, Kitana, Melina, Shang Tsung, Shao Kahn, Sindel, and I guess that is Raikou. Fine. Oh, Thinny, duh. Duh. Of course, Thinny's got it. Duh. Is it the Thinny or Tinny? Yeah. Like I said, I follow some of this stuff, but I try not to watch too much of it when we get closer to the game because Thinny, there it is. I thought I was following him. Maybe not. Oh my goodness, more Quan Chi footage. Wow. Didn't catch that at all. Let's look at some of these high-res screens real quick. I don't know, man. She's just like Scarlet, right? I mean, pretty much. Oh, Ying Fortress. I haven't seen that one yet. Let's see. I'm not seeing anything on here. You would think that he would have it because he's like the hacker of hackers, isn't he? Oh, here we go. And it's gone. They probably made him take it down. Yeah, and I mean, rightly so, right? I guess we could just do this. Let's go. Let's go to the website. That way we keep, I try to keep my stream legit, man. These guys work hard on these games. I just want to look at the roster. That's all I'm really looking for. Game info. Okay. Excuse me. Lou, Sub, Scorpion. Like the Scorpion tattoo. That's kind of cool. Kitana, Johnny, Kenshi. I feel like all those characters should be in. Right? Kung Lao, who I don't love his face. It just doesn't look as good as the last game to me. But he deserves it. Melina, 100%. Raiden, again, probably could have skipped him, but I get it. Okay. Rain, Smoke, Lee May, I love it. But this is what I'm saying. Kelly Hu, right? Look at her. Look at that model. That's a great, great model. I feel like that's done. Baraka looks amazing. Tanya looks amazing. Kyrus looks amazing. All those characters get it. Reptile looks probably the best he's ever looked. Havoc, I don't love the design, but it's okay. But Ashra just doesn't look great. I don't know. The characters that look like a certain nationality to me, specifically an Asian nationality, well, even African American, I just feel like they nailed that this time, and they got it in the last game too. They look like they're supposed to. You know what I mean? Johnny does too. Johnny looks right. But then if you look at Johnny's face and then you look at Kung Lao, do you see what I'm saying? There's more attention to detail there. Melina, of course. Raiden's okay. But I mean, yeah, just great. They look fantastic. This, I get he's a monster. I get it. But yeah, I don't know. It's the hair for me that I don't know. We'll see in game 2. I could change my mind on all this. And then Shao Kahn. I'm okay with Shao Kahn's look. General Shao. But then you add in Nitara, no Jade. I don't know. Oh, yeah. Dynasty had it. Yeah. Let's see. Clue said, wait, MK11, the original Kung Lao, was Liu Kang's chosen one. MK1, Raiden is now Liu Kang's chosen one. Yeah, I wonder how that's going to play out. That's something I really want to know, because one of the things, like, I asked one of the story writers on LinkedIn about that, because I said at the end of MK11, the great Kung Lao was his champion. Why all of a sudden did he switch to Raiden? And I have a feeling something's going to happen to Raiden. I think that's what I think. I don't think Raiden's making it out of this game. That's just, there's no logic to that other than it's just a guess. But I feel like something's going to happen to Raiden, and Kung Lao's probably going to get his chance. Which will lead to, here's what everyone forgot. Clip this. Ed Boon mentioned that they're not just working on one game. Do you guys remember that? Everyone thought, oh, it's going to be that mobile game. I have a feeling all the games going forward are all going to pour into this storyline. And not that the other ones didn't, but I have a feeling the next game is going to be Shaolin Monks. And what they're going to do is, this game's going to come out this year, and next year they're going to drop another game. And I think it's going to be Shaolin Monks. And I think it'll just be called Shaolin Monks. And what's going to happen is somehow Liu Kang's going to lose his power or something, and he and Kung Lao are going to have to go through it again. Clip that. But that's what I think is going to happen, man. I haven't speculated too much on the story, but there's a lot of things that, if you're reading between the lines here, invasions from characters from the other timeline, right? No Hanzo Asashi, no Sonya. Why would Kung Lao, or why would Liu Kang not put in Sonya? Why would he not? What beef did he have with Sonya? He had a beef with Raiden. There's something, I'm telling you guys, something in the story is going to explain all this stuff. That Baraka. I'm telling you. I thought Baraka looked great in the 3D games. And then I didn't love him in MK11. Was he in? I don't think he was in X. But he was in 9, and he was dope in 9. But he looks fantastic here. If I had to pick out of these my favorite models, Hmm. Hmm. Melina is up there. Rain is up there. Rain looks really great. I like what they did with Smoke, but yeah. I'd say Melina, Lee May, Rain, and Baraka. And then Garrus. That character looks dope. Looks dope. Reptile's there, but Reptile's a ninja. I mean, yeah. What do you guys think, man? So we'll get the guy from the MK movie. Now, Ed supposedly said no. What's his name? I can't even think of his name offhand. But they said no. They're not going to mix the movie universe with the games. But he also said Melina was not going to be in Mortal Kombat 11. Right? So I don't know. Who do you trust? I don't know, man. I really don't know. My question for you, Clue, is would you want him in there? What's his name? Gosh, I'm just blanking everybody right now. Cole Young. That's how Dynasty always says it. Cole Young. It's kind of interesting, though, that they wouldn't do that. You think we'll get a movie skin pack? I kind of hope not if they're not going to... Well, if they're not going to Jax. So let's... One other thing I want to do here is, while I'm thinking about it, MK11 versus MK1. Somebody thought of it already. I would love to just see like a bunch of images of... Oh my gosh. Why didn't... I think I bought that skin, but if I haven't, I need to go back to Mortal Kombat 1 and buy that skin again. Oh, this Melina. I really wish someone would make a graphic of that. Oh. Look at Mortal Kombat X. Let me say this. Mortal Kombat X is an ugly game. Look at that game. What were they doing in Mortal Kombat X? When I look at that game is ugly. Scorpion looked dope. But those character models were not great. Look at Lee May. Look at Reptile. MKX was an ugly game, y'all. It's probably my least... Oh, no, for sure. For sure. If I had to rank the last 3 games, I would definitely put it Mortal Kombat 9, Mortal Kombat 11, Mortal Kombat X. Story-wise, the only thing I think Mortal Kombat X did better than the other 2 was I think the fatalities were better in Mortal Kombat X. Comparison. I'm so afraid to click on Reddit. Yeah, here, there's a lot of bad stuff on Reddit, but we're gonna check it out. Let's see. All right, here we go. A lot of people are mad about this. I think that's a glow up, man. Give me Mortal Kombat 1 here. I'm a Sub-Zero head. I hate this helmet. I hate it. The rest of the costume's dope, but I just don't like it. I don't know how I feel about Hooded Scorpion. I'm gonna go with the white eyes though. I'll go with MK11. Ooh, I know they had to make him older. But I'm gonna go MK11. I don't love his costume design, but this is a little too simple in MK1. I like the way he looks overall, the face scan and everything. I just don't love the costumes. He's a little too generic. I'm going with MK1 for Takeda. I like it. I like his design. Raiden, 100% MK11. This is, to me, it's under-designed here. And I know that's the philosophy. But maybe he'll get to this level. Rain was dope in 11. Oh, honey, I love it. I'll come check it out. But Rain's even more dope here. I love it. It looks good. Yeah. In just a second. MK11. I don't love this costume specifically, but I like the chin strap, the whole thing. Kung Lao was dope. The face model was great. This one's tough. This one's really tough. It's weird because she's almost under-designed in 11. Oh. Yeah, she's almost under-designed in 11, but I liked it. This is the one case where I'd say Mortal Kombat 10 was better. But I definitely like the one look. The mouth. This really scared me. This hasn't yet. I'm going to go with this one. MK1. No question. Both look dope. I wish they would have used the final version of him, but this Liu Kang was perfect to me. It was perfect. Perfect. And this one's tough too, because she looks more realistic, if you will, here. But I definitely like this costume, and I like the face model better there. That's weird to say. I'm going to go with MK11. Interesting. All right, guys, that should do it for this stream. I'm going to hop over to Twitch and play Sifu. I've been wanting to try this game for a long time. Clue says, give me... Oh, the Dia de Muertes. My comments aren't coming in all the way through. Yeah, the Day of the Dead Sub-Zero skin. Yeah, it's coming. For some people, anyway. So says Dynasty. Oh, man. I've been listening to everybody this go around. I've been watching Dynasty. I've been watching Uncaged Games, who blocked me on Twitter. I think one time I like tried to like jokingly beef with him. I was like, hey, why don't we beef? And like, drum up some drama and stuff as a joke, totally as a joke on Twitter. And he blocked me. I'm like the nicest guy on the internet. An Uncaged Game blocked me. It's okay. I still watch his videos. I think his videos are great. So if you're ever watching this Uncaged Games, unblock me on Twitter. We're cool, bro. Who else do I watch? Every now and then I'll watch, what's the other guy? Kind of shorter brown hair. Deeper voice. I can't think of his name. Gosh. He does pretty good MK content too. I can't think of his name. Wow. I'm blanking on everything, man. When you're sick and on cold medicine, bro, it is a trip. I'm probably not even going to remember half this stream. Oh, man. All right. Jumping over to Twitter. Thank you guys for joining me. Yeah. Haven't done a wrestling stream in a while. I got caged on Twitter. Clue, I need you to write him for me and be like, yo, this man was not trying to be malicious. Like, I think he took it like seriously or something. Like, and like Uncaged Games, right? Like, he's kind of jovial. You know what I mean? So I thought, I was just being jovial too. Like, it was just like joking around. This man, like, I went to tweet him and say, like, man, you did a good job on a MK video. And I was like, blocked? As a matter of fact, let me just check. Yeah, bro. Blocked. And it's crazy because I saw him at Summer Games Fest. I should have went up to him and been like, yo. Because I think the guy's kind of cool. You know what I mean? Like, I thought, like, I don't know. I guess I don't know the MK community like that. But at the same time, like, I'm sure people have said a lot worse to Uncaged Games than I have. I don't know. I got caged. Anyway, you got to have a select stream before you can get to Johnny Cage anyway. That's what's up. Yeah. That's my new favorite sound. I love that combo breaker sound. Yes. What other new ones did I get? Just for clue. Oh, this one.
One for JJ.
There we go. We had to get some Marvel vs. Capcom in there. And this one.
Oh!
That's how I felt when Uncaged blocked me. All right. Anyway. Love you guys, man. Appreciate you guys so much. Make sure to like, share, subscribe. We're on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Apple, and Spotify podcasts. What are you guys thinking of Nitara? I don't think she's done. And I think they got a week left to do it. And they're probably working their butts off. Shout out to NetherRealm Studios. Because I think they're working their butts off. I've got a good friend that works there. And I know he works really hard. And it's unfortunate that I feel like they had to put this trailer together very, very quickly. Maybe I'm wrong on that, but nevertheless, great job, guys, at NetherRealm. We will see you guys in a few minutes over on Twitch while we play Sifu. My name's Select Screen. Remember to choose your destiny, and I'm out.